How's everyone doing today? We're just going to be playing a little bit of Assassin's Creed Syndicate today. Just getting the last couple things set up right now. Mostly telling it which game to record. There we go. Should be showing up now. Let's get it resized. Mute that in the background so we don't have an echo. Still not quite right. We'll get there in the end. There we go. Should be all nice and sized. We're doing things a little bit differently today. I should actually have, for what it's worth, the chat on my screen where I can see it while I'm playing. Not just periodically having to check my phone. Should get a little bit of a live feed. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a test. Mostly, let's see if Moonbot is working. I'm very used to, not Moonbot, Nightbot. Got him added to my chat. It says he's chilling out there, but I haven't gotten him to work yet. Hey, there we go. It's nothing fancy yet. Just making sure that I actually had him working in the chat, which it looks like we do. And my chat is showing up on my screen, exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Let's dive right in. Got ourselves looking all dapper in our top hat. See, my computer's running a little bit hot. Got the room cooling down. Shouldn't cause any issues, but if we get any kind of lag or anything caused by that, I'll make sure to adjust. Sorry, just getting a few last minute adjustments here while we're waiting to load in. Okay. Should be able to move. That's our weapon button. There's our sprint button. Okay. Been a little bit since I've played this game. I think I last played it last Thursday. So it's been over a week, so we're going in a little bit fresh. Hello! Just for those in the chat who are unaware, Favorian is my wonderful wife. Looks like she's joining us in the chat today. Also my only moderator at the moment. I have chat up and on my screen. You should be good to know. So now I don't have to look at my phone this whole time. It's all working and everything. I can see it right about where my camera is for all of you. So we're gonna test it out. We may keep it, we might not. It's an option that I found to work. Yeah, thank you. It's an option. It's the one I've gotten to work so far. We'll see if it stays working. Also, I got a chat bot in my chat, who's nice and fun, named Nightbot. He doesn't do anything yet, but eventually we'll be able to throw commands at him, get him to do little things. You're really eating shells? Ah, was it a shell pasta box you spoiled him with today? I'm gonna run. I don't feel like fighting the cops. I really am eating shells. You're gonna have to give him... He doesn't like squishes, so you're gonna have to give him a bit of a hug from me. See if he'll accept that at least. They're so good. I hope we can get you another one too as well. They're such an easy little meal treat. Okay, let's climb up on top. We're gonna climb up on top of this building and then figure out where we want to go next. I always love it when you're in your chat. It makes me smile. Just being able to see it. I really like having the chat on my screen. As long as it doesn't affect game performance too much, I think we're going to leave it. In this game, it works really good. It doesn't want to work for Dark Souls. We've already tried and figured that out. But But let's see what we can do. Okay. That's right. We're going to keep doing the... Well, there's a particular quest line involving the asylum, which is what I was doing yesterday, and I really love that quest line. It's a fairly interesting one. But I think today we're going... probably just continuing along that, but this one... It's cable news. That's, what's it called? Yeah, the lag is super short. So the phone is pretty close. Kind of the way that it works with the phone, because I do still use my phone. I have my video on my phone, so I can kind of check what you guys see, because what I see is different from you, and this way I can make sure everything looks okay for you guys. I changed my little border. I made all of this now, so it's not any just random free one. Made it just quick little border and a little bit more like a pixel styled current followers and follower count. I liked how it looked a little better. But yeah, now the lag's really short because this should be about as real time as it can get on my screen. On my phone, it's pretty close, but there is a noticeable delay. But here it should be about as quick as it shows up for you guys. There might be a little bit of a delay, but it's also there. It's also much more obvious now because it's not out of the corner of my vision, it's on the screen. So, I think we're going to try to get to the train. Can we travel to the train? We can fast travel to the train. Because I'm like, I don't think I can chase down the train. Oh. I also did a real fast... I don't know if you saw... Did you see the starting soon? I just put the little pixel dragon gif that I made. I just put starting soon on the wing. So I have a new little title screen. I did it for both that and a Be Right Back. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. Just give me 1 second.
Pleasure to see you. Falling on hard times,
I don't know if you can still hear me, but... So I just did this for my Be Right Back screen. Just a little looped GIF. This is nice Be Right Back. I tried to make the Be Right Back nice and pixeled, but it didn't want it to stick very well. So that's kind of what we ended up with. We can hear that works, yeah. It's telling me it's recording my audio, but I'm not sure. I wasn't sure if it was or not. Okay, so that's the Assassin Network. Do I need to do that? Check this real quick. A quick lift is open between. We're already doing that one. That's what I think it is. And then sequence 8 always shows available. We don't have enough burrows for it yet.
I've been looking for you.
Yeah, and I just figured it's not perfect, but I can throw that. It was just kind of important for me to have my own. You know, I made that little pixel GIF, so it's mine. It's not. It feels better having it to be something that either I've made or someone's made for me specifically. So I switched it. Now everything that I'm using, including my little border and box, is something that I've made. I did very much mimic the style of the third-party one I was using for the border and box, but I made it my own, little pixely, because I like pixels. Now I'm going to look over here, because this is where my chat is, rather than down here. Okay. Let's see, we have this. I have... Still, the only problem with Assassin's Creed is because it likes to put something in every corner. It does still block out my level and money for you guys, but I have 2,315 for money-wise. I'm just trying to decide if I need any upgrades. Gears, and I could have just done this in the menu. I just started exploring the train and talking, so we're here now. Okay. Mostly access souvenirs. Oh yeah. Forget about that. There's souvenirs that we unlock as we do missions that kind of decorate the train. Give it a little bit of a... It's something I've always loved when you do In any kind of video game, the little touches like that are my favorite because they make it just feel a little bit more lived in. You can kind of walk around and see, and they can be very small, you know? Most people can probably pretty easily ignore it, but it means a world of difference to me when I'm playing a game. I don't have any souvenirs yet, but... Oh, actually I do! I got one. I got the model of Big Ben. Okay. Let's see if we got anything in the safe, and then wants us to head up here for a quest, but I think that's Evie's quest? It looks like
Got
an
something
Evie
to tell you.
quest. That's okay.
I've been looking for you.
You've been looking for me. Ah, yeah, we'll do her quest real quick. Hey, Vixen! I've been really lucky. You've showed up in most of my streams.
These
How are you
past
doing
few days
today?
I've been doing my round. Some fampot starts following me. Nervous looking laddie. Oh, he's up to no good.
Tell you what, do your rounds as usual. If he appears, I'll keep an eye on him. When we return, put him into the train.
Aye, all right.
How you doing, Vixen? Good day so far? Just catch you before you have to go into work again? It was fine until I got my phone call from one of my sisters. Aw, not good news? No work today? Well, that's good. At least good not having work. Ah, family drama. The highest class of drama. I have really missed that meeting point. Okay, we'll get back over there. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're having family drama. You're always welcome to hang out here and vent about it a little bit, though. It's always welcome to have to the chat. And just for everyone else who's watching, I've said it before and I'll say it again, Vixen is a wonderful streamer who loves to kind of stop into our chats. If you aren't already, I do recommend going and giving her a little bit of a follow. I don't think I have very many live viewers at the moment, but at least it's there for the VOD, if anyone watches it later. Of course, I just, you know, I just try to be nice to the world. It's the best you can do. It's the best you can do is just try to put out goodness. Hope you get that back in return. Apparently we're climbing this tower. Both you and Noctis both are always real nice to me when I pop into streams, so I always gotta return that favor too. We've also, you probably missed this, but I was just talking, I got a chat that shows up, I keep running up walls. I got a chat that shows up on top of my game now, so I don't have to wait for my phone to update. Wow, you really do not want to drop down. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. Nightbot. Indiana Rose? Well, hello. Give me 1 second. Nightbot just decided to delete something that my sister was trying to say. Bad Nightbot. Okay. Hello, Indiana Rose. Rose is my beautiful, wonderful sister in her own right. Turkey pot pie. I don't know how to fix it. I'll have to take a look at Nightbot later. Nightbot, I recently just got Nightbot into my chat as well. Figured I should have some little chat bot, and so far his only contribution is going after my sister, which I don't appreciate, Nightbot. Oh. Apparently. How are you doing today? This is great. I got 3 wonderful people in my chat. It's always a start to a good day.
Agnes, take care. There's a gang out looking for you.
Ugh, not at all. Just one glaikit laddie following me.
You certain?
Certain as can be.
I remember this mission. Oh.
No. What are you doing? We're
Well, outside of Nightbot being a jerk, how are you doing, Rose?
Isn't that
There he is, the rascal.
can't do it without you. Isn't that right, Samuel?
Just gonna spy on this young man.
Boy, watch it!
Are you hiding from someone?
Phone why? I take it that was supposed to be at Favorian,
That's Mrs. to you, you great
and it just decided to be a good old at F. I am tailing him. Why are you giving me a timer? Oh, I think it was too high up the roof. Yeah. I can answer at least one question. It sounds like Pip, otherwise known as child number 2, has shells. Because there isn't more food for her. Where am I going? Yeah. So we got the baby eating the counter, and the other child losing his mind because he has mac and cheese with shells. He loves shell pasta.
Sorry, but that woman's from an important gang.
It's a
What
snake!
gang's that?
I think it's in a train.
Is that a snake?
Sounds like
Or is
the
it
bastards
a
what we told
velociraptor?
Gaylord. Alert the lads on the rooftops.
That's a
We'll take her
fancy
out.
one. I don't know if I have that one. I got some Vixen emotes.
She's right there.
This Vixen's got good emotes. Let's throw some of those out. Defend. I don't have that one. Is that a tier 2 sub emote for you?
I know you're up there.
The fox with the blanket?
You over there. Wait.
Biddy's emotes. Oh. Yeah. I'm very bad at this mission. Took me a couple times to pass. Ah, it's a Biddy's emote. Okay. It took me a little bit too long to remember what a Biddy's emote was. I think I can use that one in the Discord though, or at least I could forever ago. I've always loved the little fox with the teacup. I was trying to make a little pixel doodle of it like I did for Noctobot, but I just can't quite get the fox's proportions right whenever I'm trying to do it in pixels. It's been a little bit of a project I've just kind of been working on in my board time.
Stop. I want to work with you.
So I like making the little pixel arts. I am
You
terrible
over
at
there.
this.
Don't move.
Okay, at least got one of them down. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Do something.
Hey, stop.
Go over there. Okay. These should be your tier 2, and 3 also is fish. Not a cup of... Oh, it's a fish! Okay. I can... It looks like a cup of tea from what I'm used to. Oh, she's gonna get killed again. Stop spamming them. Okay, Nightbot. Me and you are gonna have words if you keep deleting all of Rose's... Okay, we're gonna take a chance here to get Nightbot to stop. Give me 1 second. Oh, Nightbot, need to calm down. I don't think Nightbot is just being a pain. Okay. Let's pause this real quick. I like read it and I'm like, okay, Nightbot, that sounds like it works. Oh. And then of course it's going to get overexcited. Okay. Spam protection. I am just going to disable excess caps and excess emotes for the time being. And figure out more about how that's what my quick fast is. So spam away with all the caps and emotes for now. Thanks, thanks, Banana. That is absolute perfect timing. Okay. Well, we just turned it off for...
That idiot following.
just turned it off for both caps and emotes. I'll figure more about Nightbot later. I just don't think I realized how... Because, like, I read it and it was, like, spam protection for all caps. And I'm like, okay, you know, spam protection doesn't sound like the worst thing. I just didn't realize that spam protection meant if anyone tries to share, like, any number of emotes, it seems to get all offended. Oh. Okay. You should... Oh, it's probably still got her timed out. I'll give Nightbot a good talking to after this stream. Where am I going? We are just climbing up here. Also, Banana, welcome to the chat. I don't think I've said welcome to you. You having a good day so far? Protection. Yes. Nightbot's just over-concerned for my safety from dangerous things such as emotes
Of course I am.
and capital
But
letters.
Daddy, there's a whole gang out to get you. No, some idiot can't even follow me proper. No, they're
I'm gonna double see if I can
dangerous. They might
quickly
be
do an
an ambush
override
in
and
the
get Rose
station.
back in the chat.
Timmy be daft.
I must get to the station before Agnes
Yeah,
does.
she just texted me that she just got kicked off of Twitch. Okay, Nightbot. Timers. Ba-ba-dum. Yeah, turkey pot pie. In case you're wondering, now that Twitch booted my sister, Nightbot booted my sister off of Twitch, her two messages were turkey pot pie and the squid emote. Like just the 5 emotes that make up one squid. That is what got my sister kicked. So Nightbot is definitely just being adventurous today. You know what, Nightbot? Okay. Nightbot has just been kicked out of the channel for now. Okay. Where am I looking? Nightbot just got himself booted. No one picks on my sister but me. Power hungry Nightbot trying to take over the chat. Moon is the best thing to spite the bots if a link is not. I'll have to look that up. Link deleted. Why is it... Okay, I gotta work on my auto mod settings apparently. First chat. First the chat, later the world. Oh, Nightbot. Where am I going? Reach the train station. Would you mind sending me that link in Discord, Banana? If that's possible, so I have it for later. Because in Pokemon there's a cave called Mountain. I have not played Pokemon in far too long. I played... The first Pokemon game I ever played was... It's not a Link. Okay. It's just telling me Link deleted. I'll figure that out. Hey, Favorian, can you text my sister that... I'd text her back if I wasn't streaming. But can you text her for me that Nightbot got himself banished from the chat for it? Just let her know that she's been avenged. Okay. I have not played Pokemon in years. When I challenge Mikey's bots one day. We're gonna have to figure out how to deal with Nightbot. I'm not very good when it comes to bots. They always just seem to do whatever they can to beat me.
Bollocks.
Typing link deleted. So the fun thing is, because I have it open up in two windows. I have the chat window in my game and the one on my phone where I can kind of keep an eye on what you guys are seeing for my Valorant videos working good. And the chat that's on my game screen, whoa, that was close. The chat that's on my game screen actually shows Mount Moon properly. Like it didn't block it fast enough for that. But in the other chat, it managed to delete it. Got some great camera work here for me today. Hope you enjoyed seeing the walls of the train. Oh my goodness. Go. I'll probably look up a tutorial tonight, bot, after this, make sure that I get it. Actually know what I'm doing with it, apparently. So far you have rickrolled many. Rickrolling is a oft forgotten
What's
art.
happening with the fellow who's following Agnes?
Okay. Running into everyone. Where do we need to go? It's telling me to go that way. Oh, that's over there. There we go. I had something I was going to say earlier. Oh, Pokemon! I was going to talk about Pokemon. He's doing OnlyFans. Oh. Oh. That's a good way to do it. Oh.
Who are you?
Nigel Bumble.
Why were you following us?
I want to join your gang.
Ah, for Christ's sake, he knows who we are now. All right, laddie. I can use you to tidy up the train a bit, if you didn't mind getting dirty.
Really? Terrific. You won't regret it, miss.
That one is going to be an interesting one to come back and try to 100%. I interpreted it as Banana's OnlyFans. And that's what he was linking them to. Or she. They. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, Banana. Sorry to... I don't know him offhand.
Nigel's in a
Fetching.
This is TV's OnlyFans link. Oh.
Solid okay. Good for putting a bit of stick about. Miss Fry.
Hey, you know, maybe T-Fay can always follow that on a backup idea for income. I'm sure Noctis would be a fan.
My dear sister. Sometimes you exasperate me.
Okay. Help Nigel by destroying evidence against him. Okay. Oh. Here we go. I don't know where I want to go. I want to continue doing the Asylum quest line. But I don't know where the next Asylum quest line is. That's Charles Dickens. Those are really fun. But we're not... That mission was hard when I even did it on level. I remember. I've played part of this game once. I've never beaten this game. But I've played part of it once, so... We'll just do this one. And we'll keep playing as Eevee for a bit. Let's make sure we got Eevee all set up good. Oh, I was gonna say, I almost just remembered. I had a little Pokemon comment because of the Mount Moon comment. I'm muted? Am I muted? Can you hear me? Oh, what's going on? I'm showing that it's picking up my voice. You can hear me? just you? Oh. I'm a confused now. You might have muted stream. Twitch broke for some reason. We're all having a day here. Okay. Boop a boop boo boop boo. Okay. Refresh help? Okay. Let's see, you are equipped. You were not equipped with the best. Now you're equipped with the best. There we go. And do I have the stuff to craft this? I do have the stuff to craft this, so we will craft that. Yeah, I've had Twitch break before too, so it could have just been a nice little quirk of it. Can't upgrade, but as it is better, we will equip it. Also like the look of it a little better. No, I actually prefer the look of the old one, but we'll keep it now because it's the nicer one. I know firearms is where it's currently at. I want to equip the pattern one's nice, but it's not better until I can upgrade it, and I don't got the money to upgrade it. And outfits, just gonna tell me that I've unlocked these because it tells me that every time I open the game. Okay. Any skill points? Oh, yes, all the skill points. We've got 7. Yet again, because Assassin's Creed is... Just realized that I'm like half off the camera. Assassin's Creed loves to put something in every corner. My video is blocking it, but I got 7 skill points. Let's give you extra scavenger, which is a bit probably not the best thing to spend it on, but I want to spend that on it. Eagle vision's good. We'll grab stealth because stealth is good. And I got enough for one more. Intimidation's good, but I think we're gonna go with lock picking. So if you do find a harder to pick lock, because I know Jacob's got intimidation, this way at least one of them has the higher lock picking. Okay. Now, to do quest. What quest should I do? I think I'm gonna have to do her quest on the train before it lets me continue the asylum quest, which is what I'd like to complete this stream, because I really do love the asylum quest. Okay. Here we go. In we go. Yes. Yep. This is the one I want to do next. Oh, I just remember. I keep remembering this. Like every time, there's almost going to be a cutscene. But I'll tell it after the cutscene. Just say someone in the chat say Pokemon.
Another exciting night home for Evie Fry.
Just on my way out, actually. I found the piece of Eden.
What's this one going to do, Heal the sick, deflect bullets, control the populace?
They're dangerous objects, Jacob, especially in Templar hands.
You sound exactly like Father.
If only. Lucy Thorne is expecting a shipment tonight. She's Starrick's expert in the occult. I'm nearly certain she is receiving the piece of Eden Sir David Brewster mentioned.
Sounds like fun. Mind if I join you?
Promise you will stick to the mission.
I swear.
Loading. All right. So Pokemon story. Oh, more
The
cutscenes.
contents of that box are worth more than your life and those of your entire family. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Thorne.
Careful there. Double the guard on that cart.
Now, Miss Thorne, there's the matter of some papers for Mr. Starrick. If you'll just come this way.
Very well, but make it quick.
Whatever it is she's after, it's in that chest.
There are gunmen on the rooftops.
Can you dispose of them before I reach the cart?
I was hoping for a challenge.
So first off, unrelated to the Pokemon story that I am going to share now, Jacob and Eevee are by far some of my favorite Assassin's Creed characters. I love the dialogue between the two. I like the little bit of snark. Just gonna say that. But the Pokemon story, because there was a Mount Moon reference, and I've seen a couple streams with these chats, and I know Pokemon references get dropped. I love Pokemon. I have not had a chance to play a lot of them. The first Pokemon game I ever had to play, and no, I'm born in the golden age of Pokemon, when everyone was playing Gen 1 with the cards and watching, you know, Saturday morning to kind of catch the Pokemon on TV, putting in the old VHS of your recordings, the first Pokemon movie. I grew up in that era, but I never played the Pokemon card game, and the first Pokemon video game I got to play was actually Diamond, which is Gen 4. And then after Diamond, I did not play another Pokemon game until Sun and Moon, which is the last Pokemon game I've played. So as much as I love Pokemon, my knowledge on it is actually fairly limited. But in better news, my child, Pip, as he is mentioned, loves Pokemon. And when my sister took me to watch Detective Pikachu for my birthday, which I loved that movie, she also got me and I still think she's probably not allowed in this chat thanks to good old Nightbot. I can't figure out what's happened. But when she got me the Build-A-Bear Eevee that kind of was released with the promotion, and I brought it home, and it was immediately claimed by my kid. We promptly named it Cinnamon, and he loves it dearly. Protections are needed. I want to search. I thought he was supposed to take care of the gunman. Why am I getting shot at? Yeah. My kid is fairly into Pokemon. He's young, so whatever he's into changes by the day. But yeah, I'm at least getting him to have some love for Pokemon, so I think I'm raising my kid right. Best that I can. Even yes, even in bed, protections are needed. Be safe. Don't be silly. Oh. I am, I thought that this was supposed to be like a stealth mission and Jacob would be taking care of the enemies from the rooftops. I feel lied to. I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay, you know what? I got another skill point. We'll figure this out. See, this is the one thing, but my one genuine issue with Assassin's Creed games, and I wouldn't even call it necessarily a strong issue, is that everyone, and I mean everyone, just stands there in a fight. And I know why they do it, because in like a situation like this, gameplay-wise, if they didn't, the fight would be impossible. But just sitting there when there's like 6 people all staring at you, I'm just like, someone, like, if any of these bad guys had half a brain, this would be over for me. That's like my one complaint, is I wish that they maybe had like some kind of better AI way than just have them all sitting there staring at you. Granted, this is an older one, so maybe they fixed it in newer games. I haven't played any of the new ones. I'm a lot behind on games. Why not use your hit everyone spin attack? Is there a hit everyone spin attack? I can't tell. I don't know emote faces. I can't tell if that's like an irony or a sarcastic face. Okay. I'm like genuinely like, that looks like it's a sarcastic face, I wasn't sure, and I'm like, ooh,
find it?
it could be
Actually,
serious advice.
I think it's best we leave.
What did you do?
It's hardly the time for questions.
It was nothing. Did you see how many guys I had to fight? Including gunmen on the rooftops? He did nothing except get attention and make us have to run away.
What are we supposed to do with papers?
Read them!
Playing too much Smash.
We had the time!
Okay.
Easy, girl. Easy. Keep moving. Slow down.
Nice, nice little.
Come try and knock us off the cart then. My sister can dodge bullets too. Easy does it. If you really want to fight, come over here.
There we go. I really need a gun with. Stop trying to shoot the horse. This game does not like horses.
Would you drive a little more
Okay.
carefully? You're endangering the doctors!
Go.
Knock us off the cart then. My sister can dodge bullets too.
Been playing too much Smash and Links. Is that a reference that I'm missing again, or you've been playing like a Zelda game and a Smash Bros? Because that's what my mind took it as. Because I knew that there's been a new is it Hyrule Warriors that everyone seems to be playing.
If you really want to fight, come over here.
We need to get this tape back to a safe place! Jacob!
I'm trying.
As a guest, I'd say kill us for
I'm
it.
just gonna say this right now. When it comes to references, I'm more or less an old man. So I try to stay hip with the times, but
If you really want to fight,
I haven't moved out. I just don't know references. I remember when memes first became a thing, and all the other kids in high school were trying to explain to me what they were.
Jacob! Documents research!
I'm old but young. This gun takes forever to load. Okay.
I don't have enough bullets!
I'm out of bullets apparently.
What about the chest?
jump now.
I jumped. This is where I'm supposed to jump. Oh, reach. Failed. I missed the train. There was a train, apparently. Welcome to Taylor Doesn't Know How to Play Assassin's Creed. I'm your host, Taylor. Tada, Daffy, man of many names. Sometimes just Tay. I'm okay with all of them. I do go by Tada in real life. Like, that's something that I've, cause like I go by that online and people want to know. It's like, no, Tada is actually what I go by in real life. That's what all my coworkers know me at. That's what, if you want to ask, like, if you know me IRL, Tada is what I actually go by.
Read
Do I have to do
them!
this again?
If only we had the time!
Okay. That's fair. I really did do this mission so poorly. And Jacob's not driving that much better.
Wait till you
There we
hit
go.
my sister.
Stop it!
Load. Try this with a lot more control.
Come over here and get us then.
Jacob, stop it!
My sister will give you a walloping.
Would you drive a little more carefully? You're endangering the documents!
Oh, what is on you? Hands are brother, I can stop right here.
Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Just trying to load the gun again.
Wait till you can't hit my sister.
Stop it! We need to get this crate back to a safe place!
What do you think I'm trying?
As a guest, I'd say kill
on.
us for it!
Okay, that's taken care of.
My sister will give you
feel like Jacob is genuinely not helpful. This entire fight has been like him. There we go. He's actually shooting. I don't think he's hitting anything. Anyway.
What about the chest?
Leave it!
Now we're going to jump. Now that there's no one around us, because that makes sense. Okay. Little cutscene though.
Well, that was fun. Thanks for the invitation. Let's do it again.
Damn it.
She grabbed the book at least. I am taking this chance to text my sister real quick that I banished Nightbot for her. Okay. Okay. I did not realize how sensitive Nightbot could be. Like I know I turned it on and installed it. I just was like, I'm like, what? What did she do? She typed turkey pot pie in all caps. That was the first message, and then the squid. Like, Nightbot is just too sensitive, apparently.
Whack a paint, new rugs from Camden Loch, and my wee sister, the seamstress, did a discount on the curtains.
Like that. That's the emote that got her kicked. And I just still can't. I can't even process it. Nightbot is just too sensitive. Anyway. Train's all nice, apparently. Nice little bounty board. All fixed up.
The cane gives you an undeniable
Okay.
air of joie
So
de
what we got
vivre.
here? Collect income. We got a new cape. Ooh, and well, I do want to wear the lace. I think we are going to switch to this one because I can actually upgrade it for a little bit better defense. Leaving me 496 gold, or not enough to do anything. That's okay. Now we are going to see what other missions we have. Do I have to do this one to continue the... I don't think I have to do that one to continue. Does she have more quests on here? Looks like she's got another. I really want to do the train quests are fun. Oh, recommended level 4. Do I have enough skill points? Am I basically level 4? I might actually be. Okay. I like to do in rows, by the way. We'll do extra health. Yep, new level 4. Okay. I figured, because I did that, and I'm like, it's telling me the next story level is level 4, so it probably was good to get there. Okay. Defender's Garb. Playing it by ear. Yeah, we'll do this one next. Just continue on our way to getting to do some of the more fun missions.
You may have not found a piece of Eden, but this material is invaluable. Look. It says the London assassins had found a shroud.
The Shroud of Eden is supposed to heal even the gravest injury. If the assassins had found something like this, surely Father would have known.
There must be something we're missing.
Something only we can see. These look like directions. Are you coming?
Fieldwork is not really my speciality.
We found a clue to a precursor object. Don't you want to follow it?
Put that way, one can hardly refuse.
Okay. What do we got now? Got a loading screen. Lots of loading screens. Oh, it's a wagon mission. I don't like driving wagons.
Do you know, I think this map
That's
may be
okay.
taking us to the Kenway
Dragon
mansion.
in the wagon.
Kenway, the pirate.
This is not a
Monster
two-way
assassin
road.
pirate, yes.
There we go.
How much do you know about the Shroud of Eden?
It's said to heal the sick. Popular myth is that it brings people back from the dead, but the assassin records say that's not true. I've never heard of one being in London, though. Do you really think Edward Kenway could have found one?
He traveled extensively, so it's possible. But if he did, he kept it a closely guarded secret.
But if it's true, what a find it would be.
Indeed. I'm eager to find out myself.
Trying
It's
to do
surprising that you
good
haven't
little
already
driving
searched the
here.
Kenway house.
Edward's son,
As I run
Haven,
over
joined the
right after I
Templars.
say that.
When he died, the house passed on to Haven's sister.
And in all your time in London, you didn't go and have a look around? Weren't even a little curious?
There we go.
I think this is it.
I think you're right. Look.
I'll be in the study. I don't want to be interrupted unless you have news of the lost notebook.
That makes getting in a challenge.
You still intend to enter?
If this is a Templar stronghold, it won't get any easier. Don't worry. We'll stay well away from Miss Lucy. Shall we? Can you check over there?
Of course.
Right. Also, just if there's ever anything like I'm too quiet or the game's too quiet, please let me know in chat. Let's not just run in there. Let's actually be smart about this. Use the zip cord. It's like one of the best parts about this game. Okay. There's an entry point here. I think we're actually going to try to be sneaky for once. We'll see how it goes for us. We're going to try it. Okay.
What's she doing here?
Sneaky as I walk right in front of the guy. Okay. Did anyone notice that? Ooh, camera angles. I think we're good. See what he has for us. Some ammunition. Definitely need that after the carriage mission. There's a guy right there. He's looking that way. Is he going to lurk the other
Suppose
way,
she's
though?
gone.
I don't think he is. I think he's just going to... There we go. And then let's hide this body. Because I can. Nice, tucked away in there. Perfect. Can you hide more than one body in those? Or is it like a one body per cupboard type thing? Probably a one body per cupboard type thing, I'm going to assume. But we'll try it. Oh, nope, look at that. We can fit at least 2 bodies in a cupboard. That, children, is science. Okay. We're going to do an actual little bit of an exploring here. I've kind of talked about this before. I'm going to try to do as many of the missions optional tasks as possible. But we will be going back in a later stream at some point and just probably doing like 100%ing streams where I just go and do all of the tasks. My plan is to 100% complete this game on streams. I got kind of 3 things going on right now, and not a set schedule on them yet, but 100%ing Assassin's Creed Syndicate, completing it on streams. We're also going to do a Minecraft museum that is still on the list. It's been a bit since I've streamed Minecraft, but Minecraft museum is planned still. A museum that contains every block, item, and mob in Minecraft. I think we've only done 2. We haven't gotten very far on that one, but it is still planned. And then I'm doing a Dark Souls stream, which is probably the thing I've streamed the most of. And that's not like a fancy completionist stream or anything, but I do plan to play and beat Dark Souls 1, then 2, then 3, kind of just in sequence. This is the room I entered in, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. If you see anything on the walls, like any of those whatever they're called, memorabilia, however that word's pronounced, please let me know. Give a little bit of a shout. There we go. Those of you still in the chat having a good time?
Something
There's
from Edward
one hat.
Kenway's time.
Oh, Favorian, are you still there? Hi. Yeah. Edward Kenway, a lot of the memorabilia in here is a throwback to Black Flag. I think you knew that. I thought I'd say something just in case you didn't. Put this body in a cupboard. Did I leave the other one there? Or did I hide it? I left his hat. Yeah, I do want to get back Black Flag. It is definitely one of the top priorities. I'm really enjoying playing this game to completion. And I was thinking that if by the time I complete this we can, and I do have Black Flag, I might do it next. A completionist playthrough of Black Flag. I think that would also be fun. We should make a game list wish. A game list wish. I'm really struggling to speak today. My lisp is coming out in full force. And for those of chat who don't know, I actually do have a lisp. I'm just very good at hiding it due to years of speech therapy. True story. Add that to the Daffy lore. Which is also something I believe Vivorian was aware of that. Because I think I've talked to you. Yeah, I have definitely talked to you about that. I'm trying to remember there for a moment if I've talked about the fact that I don't say my S's right, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we've definitely had this conversation numerous times. If I get talking long enough... Oh, there's another one.
Miss Thorne is quite the collector.
Nice little rifles there. It happens if I've been talking a lot, or I start to get tired. It becomes a little bit harder, and I can feel it starting to slip, but I think it takes a while before it's noticeable. I'll notice it start to slip before anyone can hear it. Just because I have hyper awareness of it. Little treasure chest. There's either not a lot in this manor. Oh, there's another one.
That looks interesting.
It does look interesting. It's a boat. Permission to get a model ship.
Still nothing here, same as last time.
I want a model ship someday. Just because, I mean, they look cool. Yes! Aha! Perfect. This is why I married you. Because you encourage and allow my eccentricness. I'd love to get like a little... I think it'd be fun to get a ship that actually has some kind of historical significance, but not necessarily like, oh, let's immediately go for like Blackbeard's ship, but something kind of a little bit obscure that looks pretty. Just a nice model ship, a good display piece. I also don't even mind like a ship in a bottle if you'd prefer something like that, but I do prefer a bit of the freestanding one. Ship in the bottles are cool though. Just exploring. Is Mr. Green? That's Mr. Green's health bar. And he's just like sitting there, chilling away. What was it Blackbeard's ship? The Queen Anne, I believe. I'm trying to remember famous ships. It's like the Queen Anne's the only one that comes to mind. And I'm pretty sure that was Blackbeard's ship either. You know, ship in the bottles are cool. Ship in the bottles are really nice if you want more of a... Oh, Mr. Green magically appeared. Ship in the bottles are nice if you want a smaller one.
What are we
You
looking
can
for?
usually get them a little smaller.
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, it just made me fail that mission? Seriously?
What are the Templars not seeing?
Can I not go
Something
back?
only we can.
I was determined to find those. The memorabilia. I finally got the word down. Okay. D-A-D-E-F-D. Can even see some of the memorabilia through the walls. Oh. Let's see, it was D-A-D-E-F-D.
Not enormously subtle, is it?
Clearly, Kenway had a strong sense of spectacle.
Here's the real question. I can do a ship model. Can I do a piano that opens a hidden door, though? Am I allowed to do that? Good grand piano in the middle of a ballroom that opens up the floor. Actually, personally, I think I prefer a wall piano over a grand piano. Is wall piano the right term? You're good with piano names. If you have room, I can.
I think this is from the jack door.
Oh. I'll make room for it. What's the piano that my parents have? Yeah, this kind. What's this kind of piano called? Upright. Thank you. I think I prefer an upright piano over a grand piano, personally. Especially the uprights where you get that, or kind of like this one actually. I like this one right here. But you got the woodwork on that back paneling. And I just think they look really pretty. This, what do I need to interact with in here? Baby ate a fake hollyberry, triggering. Oh, the baby. Is she okay, or is she mad at you because she ate the hollyberry, and that's naturally your fault?
The history of the London assassins. Bolt holes, vaults, a hidden key. This is it.
You say you heard music.
She's fine. Okay.
There was no opening there before.
Kids are the best.
It's closing! Yes, I can see that. Help me block it.
We need to find another way out.
Also, Rule 101. Whenever you find a hidden entrance in a house you're not supposed to be in, close the door behind you. Rule 101. It's the best thing to do. And, if you're playing Dungeons & Dragons, one of the ways you can make your DM hate you, because it makes it so it's harder for him to logistically have an ambush. Welcome. However, best way to make your DM hate you is always just seduce the big bad evil guy.
An entire vault, filled with assassin history, left behind once again.
We'll just have to reclaim this one later, or...
But I'm pretty sure anyone who's played D&D knows that the best way to
Really?
derail the session is to seduce
I
the
thought
big bad
you
evil
preferred
guy.
to stay out of field work.
I I was thinking more of you and your brother. I shall provide planning assistance from the train.
Jacob's off marauding.
Or fill a
There
pit
is
with
a
water and
vacancy.
freeze it.
Should you desire to broaden your horizons?
Look, the filling a pit with water and freezing it was
Evie,
one of my greatest ideas of all time.
Oh, well, Evie.
And I am
I will
still
think on it.
a
You do that.
huge,
Come,
you know,
let's get above ground.
that is why it's important. I think that's the reason why they have food systems and like arbitrary timelines. Because I did the math later on, and even with the 2 druids we had with Conjure Water, it would have probably taken like almost a week of us just sitting there filling the pit full of water. I don't think that would have stopped us, but he could have at least imposed a better penalty. Okay. I prefer... Now it's outfit time, because we unlocked a new outfit. Okay. Do we go with Defender's Garb? Which is got a very kind of bold, pieced together mantle. A little bit cleaner looking. It looks like a little bit less ragtag. Or simply Eevee. We'll figure out color-wise. Stat-wise, I don't think there's much of a difference. I think I personally prefer Defender's Garb, but I'm open to opinion if there's one that others prefer. Also, yeah, word of the day that combines multicolors. They both technically do. This looks... I'm going to put this on real quick to see what it looks like a little bit better. Okay, the back on that one's actually really nice. It's much more two-toned top with a vest and kind of belt undercolor versus the other one has multicolored robe. Nope, not skills. We'll get inventory. So yeah, this has got kind of one color, but you got the color here on the chest and the cape. And then this one is just very multicolored, a bit of patterned. Which one is it? I don't know. I mean, we could also pull out the Uber Steampunk one, but I'm not the biggest fan of that one. That kind of come through. Let's look to see what we got with the Defender's Garb in terms of colors. See if anything strikes us more. We got green. So yeah, this is going to be, by and large, one color. Oh, but the salmon with the taupe is actually quite nice. Beige, violet, and gray. I think this is the beige. Yeah, this is the one that we were on. Beige, gray, blue, and salmon. Or we can go all blue. Or teal, violet with a little bit of mustard. It's a bit dark. I don't actually like that one. I actually kind of like the taupe on this particular outfit. What are your thoughts, Vivorian? What do you think we should go with? Which outfit and which color? Do you have any preference? I'll let you think about it for a little bit while I kind of look around. Oh, there's bullies over there. We'll scare the bullies. Maybe, if I can get to them fast enough. Did I not get to it fast enough? Nope. Back up. There you go.
Thanks a lot.
Of course. Now, this guy's got a good style. You think I could pull off that kind of shade of green? I don't have a lot of green clothes, but I kind of like it.
Thanks a lot. marvellous. Thanks a lot.
I like that green. This guy's got a look. There's a dress, good hoop dress. That sounded like a gunshot. Anyway. I think we lost Favorian there for a little bit. Got a train mission, but nothing else. Do I have to do the... I might have to do... It's showing gold, which usually means a story quest. So maybe it is time to do... Cable News quest. Oh, let's do some upgrades though here. Yeah, let's do an upgrade on this one. Upgrade and equip. And we're gonna play as Evie for this next mission. And upgrade that, because both of them use that. Cape's still the cape. Okay. You still there, Favorian? Or did we lose you to the kids? Ah, computer froze, restart. I was just asking if you had any preference for either of the outfits or color patterns. I can show them to you again if you'd like. I could do with a little bit of a mix up on outfits, but I do like this one. You're good? Okay. How far away is that? It's a bit away. It's a bit away. We'll do a bit of exploring on our way then. Let's grab that viewpoint while we're here. Oh, good old viewpoint and watch. I think we lost Vixen. Saw her in the chat earlier, but looks like she's not showing. Still shows Bananas in the chat though. Boop-a-da-boop, boop, boop. Up on the rooftop, Evie goes. Climbing. I had a mission pop up and disappear with no idea what it was about. Getting mad at me for failing something I didn't even know I was trying. Getting to the top though. Some of these longer climbs, you're just like sitting here and it's just 2 buttons. Or it's 3 buttons actually, but you hold down the ascend button and the joystick and just climb up. The viewpoint's there? Seriously? Come on. You can do it. There we go. Let's get to synchronize with the city here. Get a nice, good overview, see everything that's going on. Then, leap of faith. 2. Now, can I ask, like, so the random hay carts in, like, it kind of vaguely makes sense, right? You need hay for horses, you might have random hay carts. But why is there a wooden platform with a pile of leaves on it on a tin roof? Why? Why? Why this? this? Oh, I got a leaf here, sir. Just put it in the leaf pile. Where is it? On top of the roof. Okay, roof leaves aside. Like, you'd almost have to haul the leaves up here too, because the building's taller than the trees. It's just, I don't get the roof leaves. Zip over here though. Fastest way to get across zip line. And we can climb on up. Hello. Ooh. Welcome to that. I don't recognize your name, so you must be new, so welcome. Welcome to the chat. If I do know you and I just don't recognize your name right now, I do apologize. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm going to say it might just be Caitlin, but I want to say it's like Catalan. Like something that's from Catalonia. I could be wrong. You're fine? Or Catalan like cataclysm? Whatever that is. Is it Caitlin? Or is it something different like Catalan for your name? I want to make sure that I pronounce it as close as I can. Or something else. I can even call you just Cat if you prefer. Second time good, Catalan? Okay. Well, welcome to the Cat, Catalan. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always love to see a new face. Okay. Fine. Apparently we're diving into the water. Just barely missing the boat. Can repeat? Is it supposed to say can repeat? Repeat that? Never mind. Sorry. What brings you to the chat? Just stopping by, or you've been watching for a little bit, just decided to say something, or just swing by and say hi? Again, I'm always glad to see a new face. Okay. Well, that was a graceful dive. Alright. See if we can get across this river just fine. Apparently gonna climb up this pole. I don't think that helped me. Where am I from? I am... That's a pretty good question. I'm actually from the state of Utah, but I currently live in Massachusetts on the East Coast. In America, in case you are a foreigner. Foreign for me. I don't like to get into too many personal questions into stream chats. I am in my mid-20s, though. I will say that. Yeah. Some days I'm a little bit more cautious than others. But yeah, mid-20s, currently living in Massachusetts, but I'm originally from Utah. Fairly recently moved out to Massachusetts. I'm gonna take the shortest way possible to get to the next mission. I will also say, because you seem to be new to the chat, just like a little bit of random tidbit of information about me as well. Favorian, who I was talking to in the chat earlier, my moderator, is also my beautiful, wonderful wife. Let's give her another little shout out. So if you see her in the chat. But I'm just I'm a pretty casual streamer. That seems to be a question I get to. Pretty casual streamer. A bit of a variety streamer, just kind of stream whatever I feel like. Today it's Syndicate, which is one of the ones that I'm currently going through. I also play a lot of Dark Souls and Minecraft right now. I haven't been streaming for too long though. It's the only time we'll see kind of what we end up with. Oh, what do we got here? I have been live. I can check in a moment. And it dinged, but it didn't tell me why it dinged. I heard it ding. 1 second. I have been live for about an hour and a half. Oh, you gave me a follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Catalan. That's a bit of a weird angle. I heard the notification sound, but it didn't pop up on my screen saying why it was giving me the notification. But thank you so much for the follow, Catalan. Yes, I've been live for about an hour and 23 minutes. I'm working on having a little command so you can do an uptime command in the stream chat. It's not working yet. We had to banish my my chat bot from the stream a little bit earlier because it decided to get a little bit mad. What's my opinion about this game? This is actually one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. And I know that's not a common opinion that people have. I like it for a couple of reasons. I love everything to do Victorian. I'm wearing a flat cap, as you can't tell. I normally also dress pretty steampunk in the day-to-day. I'm not dressed that way today. Bit of a slow day, so I'm actually just in a nice warm jacket. It's a bit cold today. But normally I dress a bit steampunk. I love anything Victorian. And I really like the characters of Jack and Evie, or Jacob and Evie. I love their dialogue, and I kind of like how it plays in that regards. I will say that in the Assassin's Creed games, I do get why it's not the most popular. It doesn't really do anything extraordinary compared to other Assassin's Creed games. But I personally really like it. I like the setting and I like the story, and that's probably the most important things to me about a game are the setting and the story. Also, I know this game can be a bit buggy, but I haven't had too many terrible issues with bugs. No worse than I have any other Assassin's Creed game. So yeah, I'm actually a pretty big fan of it. I would personally recommend it as a game that's worth at least playing once. But I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of it, and that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions and what games they like.
Ah, Jacob, Miss Fry, how good to see you. Oh, have you seen Starrick's latest lies?
Lies in a newspaper?
What transpired from the new line you're establishing?
Oh, the cables we ordered never arrived. And then we intercepted this. A message mentioning cargo seized at College Wharf.
Then let's unseize it.
Oh, wait. Another intercepted wire contained the recipe for a powerful hallucinogenic serum. I've adapted this dart mechanism to work with your bracers.
Alec, you're a genius.
Well, that patently is untrue. Although I've also discovered that the serum adopts a form of a gas when subjected to heat.
Just when I think you can't surpass yourself.
I will also say something else I love about this game too, in terms of kind of setting and story. A bit tangentially related, but something that I do love about this game is one of my favorite periods of history is the end of the Industrial Revolution and kind of the beginning of the labor reforms and the labor movement that kind of happens. And I feel like this game does a decent addressing of it, where a lot of games tend to shy away from the topic. It really kind of hit it heads on, and I was a big fan of that. How long have I been live streaming? I started live streaming... I've been live streaming for probably less than a month. I originally started... I can't remember the exact day. I think it's about the end of maybe the 3rd week I've been live streaming. I haven't been streaming for long at all. But I do plan to keep it up. We just recently I recently kind of wrote down a set schedule for when I'll be streaming. For the time being, my plan is to do basically. Oof, my mind just drew a blank there. Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings before I go to work, and Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday afternoons. I do have a YouTube account. It is just my live streams. I just upload them to YouTube as well. They're both on Twitch and YouTube. And the moment I wrap up with the stream here, I do upload it to YouTube pretty immediately. So YouTube is very up to date in terms of all of my streams. I think all my current streams are on there, and I'll throw this one on there as well once I'm done. Yeah, autocorrect is the friend of us all. It is... Oh, let's hit this. My YouTube account is... I probably should have it linked. I don't have it currently linked, but it's just Daffyd. Just my same username, Tadaffyd, if you look it on YouTube. So just the same spelling there. That's my YouTube channel. All of my previous recordings are there. They're also on Twitch itself, too. So, if you want to watch previous streams, it's a good way to do it. I'll probably add, now that I think about it, I'll probably take a second to add my YouTube link onto my Twitch description to make it a little bit easier to get to. Yeah, I don't do anything outside of streaming right now, so my YouTube is just my streams. I might in the future, if I have a little bit of extra time. If I have a little bit of extra time, I might start to do like clips and edited videos on my YouTube, but right now it's just the full live streams. You are from Romania. Oh, that is really cool. You are one of the very few people I know from Romania, actually. I do know a couple others. I have a friend that lived in Romania for a while. Yeah, I'm going to. I just realized I should do that, so I'll put it in my Twitch bio after the stream, probably. Romania is a country that I've always wanted to visit. It's... I love a lot of kind of the history of Europe, Central Europe. It's not really Central Europe, it's more... I know where it is on the map. I'm just trying to think what category it would be, because it's not quite the Balkans. But does Romania count as Eastern Europe? I'm not sure what counts as Eastern Europe or not. So I could point to it on a map, but I don't know the larger area names. I do feel you with the different autocorrect though. Catalan. I use. Gotta go. Don't have much. No, yeah, you are good. Thank you for stopping by. Looks like to tell everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Go out there, do your best to have a good day as you can. Just remember, you're always welcome back. Have a good day, Catalan. I have to get after my... Yeah. I have to get after my autocorrect as well sometimes. I don't speak a lot of German. I speak enough German to pretend I speak German. And the German that I do speak, I speak like I'm probably like a 2-year-old. Ein 2-Jahr-old. But I have to use it for work on occasion. Just because my job does have some connections with Germany, so I've recently added it to my phone. And now half the time my phone's trying to autocorrect me to English, and half the time it's trying to autocorrect me to German. And it's a whole lot of a mess. But yeah. So I tell people, I speak enough German to pretend I speak it. So that's what about 2-3 years of German lessons did for me. Enough to pretend to speak it. I can watch movies in German. That's what matters. I can watch movies in German and mostly follow the plot. Okay. Where are we going? I have somewhere to go. Where's my mission? I'm going completely the wrong way. I got distracted and just started to wander off. Get back to the right place eventually. Mania, that's really cool actually. I know she's not in the chat anymore, but Romania is literally one of the top 10 places I would love to visit. It's got a really just kind of unique history as a country, and I don't know much of it. I love studying European history. It's one of my little pastimes, because I love anything medieval. And when you like anything medieval, and you're dealing with castles and everything, you study quite a bit about Europe. And Romania, and just kind of that area is really interesting. Romania is always one of my favorite areas because it's got a little bit of a more unique origin than its neighbors. Hence the name Romania. Because most of them are... Most of that area, kind of around it, either have more Germanic, Slavic, or even Balkan influence. And then there's Romania, and it just kind of clings to that Roman Empire influence when the Romans kind of came through. In terms of name and even the language a little bit. Super cool. Okay, loot the cable lines. Okay, locate the cable lines. That's the first thing I need to do. Is locate the cable lines. I'm actually going to pay attention to my mission now. It does happen sometimes when I actually game. There it is. Can I actually dart? Is there a dart ability? I mean, it's a dart spot, but one isn't much. No, we got 2. I think I've kind of lost the chance to do this where I get the most bang for my buck. Let's see what happens. Far away. Shame, I was hoping I could get something kind of creative out of that. That's okay though. Is he aiming at me? Oh, now they noticed me. I didn't think they'd notice me there. So we will loot. Apparently we'll pick his body up. Hello, goodbye. Oh, I want to throw him off the pier. Let's try this again. There we go. Splish Splash, he was taking a bath. It wouldn't let me loot it. There it is. We got any requests from the ever chaotic force of chaos that is Pip Favorian? Or is he's probably not paying much attention. I'm gonna take it. He's distracted by a show. That's what I figured. Where are the other things I need to loot? Does it show anything on the map? It doesn't. I feel like there should be something else. Like off this way? No. It's getting perplexing. Figured he was probably distracted by a show. That seems like something Pip would do. We got these guys here. Do I need to recruit them? Oh, there's a free option. More chests. Using my eagle vision, there's just no cargo. That's really annoying. Like, I gotta go somewhere else? Let's climb onto the roof again. We had a better view when we were up there. I am using eagle vision. I'm not seeing anything. There we go. Actually, I'm curious. As a moderator, Favorian, are you able to add the link? Like, do you have any option to edit my bio? Or does it not? It might only let you do stuff in, like, the stream chat. Because I know you have, like, the ability to change my stream titles. Such like that. You don't know? It's okay. See, that was part of the reason why I had gotten Nightbot originally. Is because he was supposed to give, like, certain commands to where, for those of you who didn't know, I misspelled, in one of my Dark Souls streams, I misspelled my title. I misspelled the word prepare. So I was partially using it because Nightbot has commands where you could basically type it in and change the title in the chat for me. If you ever notice something like that. But nope, all Nightbot's gonna do is block my sister from playing. It's all the way over there. That's why we couldn't find it. Okay, here we go. Friendly little chest. Let's see what we got. Let me guess, it's the quest item! Yay! Oh.
There's trouble on the docks, lads! We need to get this load to Derek now!
That'll be all.
Reduce distance to target. I'm working on it. There we go. There we go. Not what I wanted. Oh, bugger. see if we can catch up. Jump. Oh, you do this so slow, Evie. Closing the distance, at least, the number is getting smaller. And not what I wanted you to do either, Evie. Now it's just as far away. Okay, there we go. At least we, like, chased it to the docks. That's one way to do it. This actually went surprisingly well. Apparently, if you follow a ship long enough, the rest of your game comes and helps you.
Poison. I'm sure Mr. Bell will find this most interesting.
Naturally, we got the poison all over our face for opening it. And now have this lovely green effect. Slow stretch. Okay. That's okay. I think we're going to still get to the asylum quest today. It's the one quest I really do want to get to is the asylum quest. Entering a difficult area, gear up. I'm just trying to get back to Bell. Who is, again, I still think one of the better characters of this game. Stealth kill messengers. Hello. That was super stealthy, right? Absolutely no one saw that. This guy at least didn't, apparently. Everyone's just gonna run away from me now. Okay. Okay. I do like having the chat on stream still. I know I mentioned that earlier, but it's been really nice to stream. Where are we going? We're just going down here. Okay, maybe. Maybe not. Keep her running. Just keep a running. I didn't do anything. They definitely saw that.
You will never best me. I have a clear shot.
Are they still following me? Or are they shaking them off? See, I'm almost falling off my mini-map. What we're going to do is do a bit of a run around the alley here. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. That's how you hide from people. Masterfully. Okay, here we go. Reach. Do a nice
hello,
little...
Mr. Bell.
Oh, hello, Mr. Bell.
Every worthwhile endeavour is fraught with dangers, my dear friends. None more so than yours. But you have triumphed once again. How do you know? We have entered the age of communication, remember? We've already received word from Greenwich that the shipment has arrived safely, thanks to you.
Have you discovered what else is in that shipment?
Indeed. I'm afraid that Starrick's poison has found its way onto the open market.
If he believes that will stop us, he is mistaken.
we're gonna have a whole lot of 100% missions to do. I think we've gotten like one of them. Okay. Let's see. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, there's a cargo hijack. We're gonna do the cargo hijack first because I really need money.
She won't get away!
That's right. Definitely shoot at them and not the guy who just hijacked the carriage. Jesus.
That's it.
Come on. Going the exact wrong way. Well, that worked.
Here now.
I need that. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now we got some of our friends to help us out. Now we just have to get this safely back to the drop-off spot. And we've made a little bit of extra cash. Because we never have money on this character. You're playing it broke edition.
There you are.
Oh. Is that where I need to go? Is it literally like 1,000 blocks away? It is. That is where we need to go. This is going to be a nice long little ride. Just all the way over to there. Oh, how's everyone doing? You know, just having a nice little drive. So how are you doing? Driving on the wrong side of the road. I just realized we're in England. Left side of the road. Okay.
Here now. That's it.
Just broke something.
Go on.
That should fix it. That fixed it. Silver.
There you go.
Baby is asleep on your lap, so no longer eating Christmas decorations. That is what I want to hear. Although we should ask her how to taste, because I hear that those little fake holly berries can be quite delicious. Not, you know, mac and cheese with shells good,
Here now.
but pretty good. It's a really long carriage ride. I kind of regret it was styrofoam. Ah. You might even got a little bit of crunch out of that one then.
There you go.
There we go. Made it all the way. That's not... That's just one way to park a carriage, just run it into a wall. That's what we were here for, though. We were here for the monies. Oh, backstretch. Okay. Yeah, it did put us like literally on the opposite side of the map from what we needed to be. Okay, let's see. Do we have any gang upgrades that are worth getting? It's actually not bad. We'll come back to those. And that. Let's go here. We don't have enough for that for Jacob. So we are going to try to do this next mission as Evie. Just because we have a slightly better weapon. That's already upgraded. Oh. We can't upgrade it, but I will gladly take something with a better clip. Size. Capes. Can't afford to upgrade it. Gear and tool upgrades. Can't afford anything there. Okay. In other words, we can't afford any of it, but that's fine. Let's figure out the fastest way to get here. Which I believe... Yep. Perfect. We can travel to our train. See if we got any money in the good old train box while we're here. And it should take us a little bit closer, at least. A short little jog. Did she eat a lot of it, or like, was she not able to crunch through it? I guess for lack of a better word.
Nigel needs help. Good day, Miss Ryan.
One fake berry.
Been romancing Henry with your piano playing, have you?
That
Don't strike
is
a false
useful.
note.
Oh, actually, I should check skill points too. Yeah, it's right. I do have enough. Yep. We're gonna grab first strike, just because that's a nice one. And we now have, it's blocked out, but I now have 2,000, over 2,000, where I didn't before. So I can upgrade this cape. Which I'm going to, because I like the lace pattern. Forian knows this, but I'm a big fan of lace. I like a little bit of lace. Okay. Pressed flowers, Henry Green. It's already getting close to where the end of the stream, but I want to do this one. So we're going... See, is this going the opposite direction? No, it's going... should be going closer. No, it's not gonna let me climb on top of the train.
I see you're about to knock some
I
sense
hadn't
into people with
realised
that
you used a
cane.
cane.
Nope, it is going the wrong way, I think. Yeah, it is going the wrong way. We'll hop off here then. But it made the walk significantly shorter. I will say, as much as I love lace, I don't know how... I think it'd be pretty on a cape, but like a little cape like that might be asking for trouble. I feel like it'd get caught in a lot of things. Also, the cape doesn't necessarily go the best with this outfit, in my opinion. I wonder if it looks better with the other one. Outfits. Nope. It's about the same. So we will go back to that, which does give us increased cane sword damage anyway, so that's nice. Oh look! See, that's what I was talking about. There is some tree stuff that you can do. You can't quite climb the trees, but like you can at least go into the trees in this one, which is nice. Not what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do. 'Cause, 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 Just run.
What the hell was that? Why don't I come over there and teach you a lesson?
She don't want to be seen if you
I'm
ask
not
me.
interested in
You'll
wasting my
regret it
time
if
on
I come
you.
over there.
Keep moving. She's as good as dead. Found her.
Did I earn another? It's saying available, but I don't think I have enough to purchase. Oh, I do have enough to purchase another one. There we go. We will go. We'll go for Eagle Vision 3. I might actually be really useful in this next mission. Okay. This next one is one of my favorite ones in Assassin's Creed, if it's the mission I think it is. You will see. That lady looked almost exactly like Agnes, but I'm pretty sure it's not her. So if it was Agnes, then who was driving the train? It's probably like not the best idea to do all those little drive-by ones that I do. It's gonna get me caught and busted. But I just can't help it. So just sitting there just so temptingly.
Wait there while I shoot.
Bagger off.
Just like that. It's just so tempting to do. My goodness. This is a long walk. Long, long walk.
Steady, don't tire yourself. Now what could that be?
Goodness. Camera angle. Ah, here we are. Recognize this magnificent man, Favorian? Fighting the wind. Oh, it's gonna make me play as Jacob. I think I have to play as Jacob for this one. Because I just saw some character thing.
Mr. Fry.
Yep.
I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
It's fine, we
Oh,
just spent
yes,
a lot of
we
money
had the most
upgrading Evie
wonderful
because I thought it was
chat.
both.
I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
The only thing that would make Darwin better in here is if he was voiced by the same guy who voiced Darwin in Pirates Band of Mischief. I'm just saying, it was a missed opportunity. And they know it was a missed opportunity. Actually, you know, I don't know how good he would. I think he would do a fine old Darwin. I don't think his voice is too young. Okay. This one is one that I'm going to try to do all the optional missions on as well. And that'll probably be the last mission we run of the day, but it is a really good one. It's probably one of my favorite missions in the game. Before we break in here, through the entry point right there, let's check our inventory. We can't do anything money-wise, but we can at least make sure that we are equipped with the best stuff we can. Like that, for example. I'm not level 4 yet. I can fix that, though. Yes, I'm aware that I already have those outfits. Okay. Skills. Let's do skills for you. We're gonna want more health. Is it David Tennant? Is David Tennant Darwin in that movie? Is he really? I wouldn't be surprised. But is that really David Tennant? Of course. No, David Tennant would be able to do. David Tennant would have voiced a fabulous Darwin in here. Perfect. Okay, I'm going all health for this one. I don't really care for the other stuff. We'll go for that one. Just because that's going to help us the most in this mission. And inventory. Now we can equip the better gun. Although I should not be using it on this mission. This is very much one of those missions that we want to do as stealthily as possible. If we're going to do the bonus objectives. Okay. We have a magic disappearing top hat. I have a bowler cap, and let me just tell you right now. There is no place he could have stuck that top hat that would make logical sense. I have said my bit, and now we will continue. Okay. Reach the vantage point. I got it. I'll go reach the vantage point before I enter the building. Nope. It wants me to enter a vantage point inside the building. So we'll go back into the building. Okay. Can I pick this lock? Apparently I can. This guy does not have great lockpicking skill. Apparently it's just a basic one. Ooh, Tanjore Potion, unique material. I have no idea what it's used for, but I'm sure it will be good to have. Yeah, the random bedroom with no easy way to access. Oh, there's a ladder. I feel like that's a bad place to have the ladder. Just like me personally. Like, they have secret rooms up there, but good luck trying to get to them. Okay, gotta get to the vantage point. I don't want any of the guards to notice me. Okay.
Where would I find the doctor?
Here we go. Okay. Vantage point. Activate.
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the organ. Send up a cadaver.
At once, Dr. Linson.
I don't care about your ethics, and I care even less about your damn patience. Now hand over your keys.
What are you doing?
Haven't you heard? You're fired. Now bugger off.
Bloody handprint on the window. That's a nice touch. Okay. Halt the electric convulsions in their position. Do not fire a single bullet. So that was a bit more intense than I remembered, first off. So sorry for that on anyone. That was, it looks to be, this is the era of just absolutely crazy mental health. In any kind of therapy. I feel like we should just do a little bit of a shout out here, just to, do a mental health check to yourself every once in a while. Oop, we're gonna disappear. You never even saw us. Yeah, but do a bit of mental health check for yourself. Take a break, kind of relax. And remember that, it is a valid thing to have. To have kind of bad days and ups and downs. It doesn't invalidate you at all if you have any kind of mental health illness, anything like that. You're still just as good of a person as anyone else. Just do your best. Take care of yourself. Anyway, but back to the probably one of the worst eras in terms of mental health treatment. Yeah, lobotomies. Yeah, talk to someone when you need. There's help out there. There's phone numbers. There's whatever it is, whether it's there's people out there, people that care about you. I guarantee it. I know for one that I care about you. Yeah, talk to someone if you need. Reach out to find a good friend. And if you feel like you don't have anyone at the moment you're comfortable talking with, there's plenty of anonymous lines you can reach out to. And get someone real to talk to, and there's resources out there for you. Anyway. Again, back onto the terrible mental health states of Victorian England. Yeah, no, that was just lobotomies, man. Crazy. They legit thought, I have an idea, let's just poke holes in this guy's head and see what happens. Nothing can go wrong. And this guy right here, the one that we're going to assassinate, he's a legit historical figure, and he's one of the wackiest of them. When it mentions, like, phrenology and mesmerology earlier, I don't know those mean offhand. I remember looking into it once when I was studying kind of some of my history of medicine classes I had to take. And they're more or less, like, they had these certain crazy ideas, and, like, they get to... This particular doctor was obsessed with... I believe it was him. It might be another guy I'm thinking of. All the crazy doctors of this era blend together. Dr. Kellogg, Dr. Elling, they all blend together. But he was obsessed with twins, and, like, the connection that twins would have. So, take two twins, stab one with a needle, see how the other one reacts type stuff. And he by and large, like, completely discredited most of his career kind of dealing with these kind of whack job theories. But yeah, this era was just a mess. This is also the era where there's another doctor, I can't remember if he was in America or England, which place he was in, but his whole thing was that he was obsessed with the thought that if you had a mental illness, it meant you had to have a physical illness somewhere. And so it was common practice at the time to basically be like, well, this person has depression, so we're going to cut their arm off and see if that helps. And it was something like they legit people did. It was just crazy. We've come a long way from where things were. This is also the era where there was a surgeon who had a 300% mortality rate, which I think I've shared story-wise on the stream before. But basically, there was a surgeon who, as you kind of saw here, back in this era, it was really popular. Like, surgeries were a thing that people would go watch, like if you were upper class or whatever, to see the developments of modern medicine. So you'd go, like, watch a surgery from some guy like this. And this guy had earned a reputation for being the fastest bone saw, or someone who could basically amputate faster than anyone else using his bone saw. In one of his operations, he was sitting there with his assistant, and he just started sawing like crazy to amputate this guy's leg. This living guy, for the patient, to save this guy's life from infection. The guy ended up dying. The patient ended up passing away. So that was the first death. The second death was in the process of his just crazed sawing. he cut his assistant's hand with the knife. The wound got infected and his assistant died. So he had 2 deaths, or 200% mortality. And the third death was that in this same crazy sawing, he actually swung the blade and cut one of the spectator's clothes. Now, he didn't actually cut the spectator himself, but the shock of basically having this saw that was cutting, like, this whole experience and just cutting his throats, actually put the spectator into shock, causing him to have a heart attack and leading to the third death. So we have 1 doctor with 1 surgery and a 300% mortality rate. So modern medicine is definitely an improvement from where we were. We're gonna hide. Yep.
I'll catch up with you, mate. He's in my sights. He must be close by.
Nope, they're gonna see that right away. Yep.
Stop! I can't put him down.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do not climb the wall. There we go. Okay.
Is that all you can do? Run away?
Yes, that's all I can do is run away. There's a ladder. I wonder if this is going to be a safe hiding spot. We'll find out. Sorry for the 360 on topics there. I really love Victorian medicine and how kind of crazy and whack job it was, especially when compared to modern medicine.
Can anyone help me? I'm trapped in here.
Hello.
Is there anybody out there? Let me out of here!
Yes, I have. Or do I have to identify this way? Wants me to identify target from a distance. Is this? There we go. That worked. Young doctor. Advantage unlocks unique kill. Take the place of the cadaver to reach the medical theater. I think almost all of you immediately know what my game plan is there. Also, firing someone and then leaving them locked into the building. High class. Hello? I want to talk. Is it not going to let me talk to her? Do I need to, like, eagle vision? There, now it's going to let me do it. Okay. Can I speak to you? I can't speak to you when I'm being sneaky.
What's the matter?
Oh, young man, help. I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around. I can't get out of here.
Stole your key. Don't go anywhere. I might be able to do something.
Oh, quite. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Well, you'll know where to find me, sir. Oh, go on now, sir. I will wait here.
Let's go steal the master key. Identify the target.
About that Dr. Elliotson.
That's the next school.
Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentations. I must speak to Nurse Nightingale.
Is this gonna work? Is this counting as a hiding spot?
I thought you'd be more of a challenge.
I might have just accidentally killed this guy. I'm not sure. I wasn't trying to. But just to be safe, put him in here. Just like a child trying to hide the fact that they spilt the last of their pudding. have no idea where that quote came from. I mean, it came from the fact that I'm a parent and have had my child try to hide certain things before, but never had him try to hide pudding. Boop. Hello, you gonna come upstairs? Yes, he is.
Don't call for help.
I think I see a cupboard to hide him in. Now I know this guy's not dead. No, he's not dead. But he can wake up right there. Behind the table. Okay. Was it this way?
Continue his experimentations. I must be.
There we go.
You have my gratitude, sir.
You're
I
free.
shall inform Miss Nightingale that I'll not be working for this asylum ever again.
Knockout. And we continue.
Come on then, if you got the guts! Hit him all at once! Surround him! Somebody get the presents!
Yep, he's definitely dead. I just realized, I don't know why I thought it was an objective that I couldn't kill anyone in this mission. But my mind thought it was an objective.
Fetch him out! Teach this clot
Yeah, this mission just became a whole lot easier. I think it's because they're like level 6, so my mind was like, you gotta avoid them, you can't fight them. It turns out they're just as easy to fight as anyone else in this game. Actually, that might be a 5. Oh, how are the kids doing, Florian? Still got a sleeping baby who can't eat any Christmas decorations? We don't want to just go through there. We want to find the secret path. There's the cadaver. I know about that already. The question is, how do I get there? I gotta go this way? Can I go through the store? I can't go through the store. I'm invisible. He's back asleep on me still. I'm also gonna point out with these old like little black powder flintlocks. Like, had something happened where he shot at me in the foyer here, everyone in the whole house would know about it. Black powder was not quiet. It's not quiet today, but it was especially not quiet in this area, this era.
Not a peep from you.
This guy's lucky. I'll get to sleep. the electroshock therapy. Which is another just thing that used to happen. That's something else as well. You'll still occasionally hear, particularly in very antiquated places, that electroshock therapy is a solution. I know that they have found certain studies that maybe indicate that there could be some benefit to it in like very niche situations. But before you do anything kind of really crazy, especially something like that, make sure that the person that's recommending you do it is like a well-licensed, understand physician. Because that's something where I would say 90% of the time, 99% of the time, there's probably little to no benefit for anyone. And anything like that, where even some of those more fringe things that might have a small benefit, should only be taken with, like, the utmost caution and understanding. Because for the most part, they are just antiquated, outdated practices with no medical benefit. And the people that suggest them are usually have a very poor understanding of what is good or bad for mental health. Because we still don't understand a lot about it. I just love this mission sequence. Going through the old, outdated asylum, hiding, pretending to be a body. It's one of the things that really stands out to me with like certain Assassin's Creed games.
We will continue our experiment shortly. In a moment, we will compare the brains of our two specimens. And since both specimens had a propensity towards violent behavior, we should see similar protrusions in specific parts of their brains. Corpses do not have boots. At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
If you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect, Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes he can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
These scenes give such great insight to kind of villains' motives. Not all of them are equal, but it's one of my favorite things from the first Assassin's Creed game. Getting to see these scenes where you learn a little bit more about these targets. Because these targets, like, unless you read the biographies, you're not given a lot of information in-game. So to get that little bit of information right there, it's nice. And we'll steal his 5 pounds. Now we gotta escape. Should be a fairly straightforward process. Maybe. Maybe not. I didn't want to hide in there. There we go. And doorways. Lots of doorways. All the doorways. And I have the key. we're gonna go right out the front door. Where I had apparently some friends waiting for me. Gotta back up my gang. Seriously? There've been much better ways to handle that for my little gang members there. Alas, it's not how they roll. That's a good screenshot. Got the nice outreached arms. As he makes his jump towards the fence gate. There we go. Oh, cutscene.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased. Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps he doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank
but
you,
simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He does not, cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist.
Gentlemen, this tea was brought to me from India by a ship, then up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door, unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me, who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry, this insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of, Miss Fry?
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
Loading screen. Personally, I know some people really do like the modern day story. Personally, I prefer the Assassin's Creed games without them. I just find them a little bit more interesting that way. That's mostly a personal thing. I'm gonna jump into sequence 5.
Owning
Get
the
everything set
railway
up.
wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
There we go. think that this is in fact where we are going to wrap up our stream for today. That's a good mission to wrap it up on. Now, let's go ahead, and I do think that... Let's exit back to the main screen, at least. Gives a bit of money. Pick this up, too. There we go. I'm gonna quit to the main screen, just to make sure everything's good. But I do think today that we are actually going to go ahead and do a little bit of a raid. Mostly because I got several people online that I actually know. And maybe, if my stream manager tools are loaded. There we go. I'd just like to say to everyone who joined me for today's stream, thank you so much for watching. Before we go ahead and do this raid, I just want to say that, you know, go out there, do your best to have a good day, or a good night, whatever you need to. Take care of yourself, check your mental health, check on your friends and family. If you're doing okay, check on your friends. It never hurts to send them a message just asking how they're doing, giving that little bit of extra love for them. I'd like to thank all of you for just chiming in to watching and enjoying me in today's stream. And we're going to go ahead and do a bit of a raid here. It looks like my... one of my favorite streamers, Noctis, he's probably one of the main reasons I'm streaming, is playing some Undertale. So we're going to go ahead and give him a raid. And give him a little bit of love. Noctis is a really great streamer, and I hope you all enjoy his content as much as I do. Thank you for your time. Just remember, you're always welcome back. Love y'all. Cooling down before I can actually raid still. And off we go.